Allah the most, or at least that's what I thought, until I found this 5-point assessment method which lets you assess what or who do you love the most. Welcome back to the Better You in 30 Days series, and if you are new here, I'm Umama, a consultant turned entrepreneur based in Paris, and on this channel, we talk about how to become our best self and be successful in both worlds. In the chapter 2, I read this verse that there are some people who love other people like they should love Allah. I read, among the people are those who take other than Allah as equals to Him. They love them as they should love Allah. But those who believe are stronger in love for Allah. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَشَّدُّ حُبًّا لِلَّهِ. They are so strong and so deep and so intense in their love for Allah. And when I read that, I thought, of course, no doubt about it, like, are you stupid, Umama? How is this even possible that you can love anyone more than the one who created you? He loves you more than anyone else, so of course you do not love anyone more than him. But I asked ChatGPT to make an evidence-based 5-point method which will let me assess based on my actions, not on what I'm saying, not on what I'm thinking, who do I actually love, by looking at where are my energies, where are my thoughts, where is my time really flowing, who do I think about first thing in the morning. So together with me, let's assess where are your energies going. Number 1, who is constantly on your mind? What is the first thought when you wake up? What is the last thought when you go to sleep? And what is your mind occupied with throughout the day? Is it about his prayer? Is it about Quran? Is it about his words? Or is it about a certain person or a certain hobby that you have? How to get closer? How to do more of the thing you love? How to do more of the activity that you like? Or is it filled with thoughts of a specific person and how is their day going? Number 2, what brings you the most emotional highs and lows? Is it approval of someone? Is it their disapproval? Is their lack of attention really bothering you? Or is it your fear of displeasure of Allah? Or when you read the words of Allah, you are so moved by His words. Are you really scared that you might let Allah down and you might displease Him in some way? Or are you thinking about what that specific person thinks of you? What takes you to a certain high and what brings you down? Is it prayer? Is it Quran? Is it stalking them on social media or seeing their picture or receiving their text? Or is it your PlayStation? Number 3, who do you turn to for comfort? When you're not feeling so good, when you're having a low moment, when you need someone to reassure you and give you solace. Do you find it in Quran? Do you find it in remembrance of Allah? Do you find it in knowing that everything is already written? Or do you run to call someone and maybe their words might heal you? Number 4, you prioritize them in your life. You make time for them during the day, even when you are the most busiest. You make time for them and stay late for them. At night, you adjust your schedule based on them. Do you adjust your life based on Allah? Or is another person or another activity? Is it the gym? Who is really in control of your life priorities? And finally, who influences your decisions the most? Is it yourself? Is it trying to please Allah? Or is it getting closer to someone or achieving a specific rank? What is it? What is the driving force behind your major life decisions? And if these questions haven't helped you see the mirror, just look at what are you fear of losing. If 3 or more answers point to a certain hobby or a certain person, then it means that you do not love Allah. I found the same thing for myself, and honestly, it was heartbreaking to realize that I have been lying to myself. But it is good to finally see the truth and to face it so that we can ask for forgiveness in this beautiful month, and maybe Allah will take us back. Sometimes you will also realize that maybe it is not one, but 2 or maybe even 3, 4 things which are occupying your mental capacity, your time, your thoughts, your energies. Your life is actually being invested in love for other things. On the mouth, it is Allah, but in the heart, it is not. I read somewhere that whenever you feel that you are so far away from Allah, just know that Allah has not moved an inch, because He's closer to us than our jugular when He loves us more than 70 mothers. He will never let us go. So maybe it's time for us to walk back to Him. This is not for anyone else. It is just a mirror for me and for you. What struck with you the most in part 2? Please comment down below, and I would love to learn from you. And I will see you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.